Before we begin, take a quick second and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy discovering rare coins, hidden values, and stories behind old currency, subscribing helps you stay connected with every new find. Now let's get into something truly interesting today. A coin that many people have seen, but very few actually understand the value and story behind. Imagine opening an old drawer, a forgotten box, or even checking through a small jar of coins collected over the years. Among those ordinary coins could be something that looks simple, maybe even overlooked for decades. Today we're talking about one such coin, the South African 50 cents coin from the year 1994. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of change, but when you start learning about its history, design, and collector demand, it becomes far more fascinating than most people realize. The year 1994 was a turning point in South African history. It marked a major transformation for the country, a time when political change reshaped the nation and its identity. Coins minted during this period carry a special historical importance because they represent the beginning of a new era. For collectors around the world, coins from moments like this often attract special attention because they connect money with history. The 1994 South African 50 cents coin is made with a sturdy composition and a distinctive appearance that stands out when compared to many other coins. When you hold it in your hand, you immediately notice its solid feel and the detailed design that represents South African heritage. The surface of the coin reflects the craftsmanship used by the mint at that time. And even after many years, many of these coins still carry their original character point. One of the most interesting aspects of this coin is its design. The imagery and text reflect national identity and cultural pride. Coins are not just currency. They are miniature pieces of art and history combined. Every line engraved into the metal was carefully chosen to represent something meaningful about the country. For collectors, that kind of symbolism makes coins far more than simple money. Now here's something many people don't realize. Not every coin from the same year holds the same level of value. Condition plays a massive role. A coin that has been circulating in pockets and wallets for years will naturally show wear, scratches, and fading details. But when a coin survives in excellent condition, with sharp edges and clear designs, collectors become much more interested in it. Another factor that can influence value is rarity within the collector market. Even though millions of coins may have been produced, only a small number remain in collector-grade condition today. Over time, coins get lost, damaged, or melted down. This means the number of well-preserved examples slowly decreases as years pass. Collectors, especially those who have spent decades building their collections, often look for coins that represent key moments in history. The 1994 South African 50 cents coin fits perfectly into that category. It stands at the intersection of history, culture, and numismatics, which is the study and collection of coins. For viewers who are in their 50s, 60s, or even older, coins like this often bring back memories. Many people remember handling similar coins during travels, collecting them from relatives, or saving foreign currency as souvenirs. That nostalgic connection can make a coin feel even more valuable. Yet there's also the thrill of discovery. Some collectors spend years searching through coin markets, estate collections, and old currency boxes hoping to find a hidden gem. Imagine the excitement of realizing that a coin you once thought was ordinary might actually hold significant collector value today. Experienced collectors usually examine a few important features when evaluating a coin. They look closely at the edges, checking for wear. They study the surface for scratches or discoloration. They also observe how clearly the original design details remain visible. Even small differences can change how collectors judge the coin's desirability. Another interesting detail about coins from the 1990s is that they represent a bridge between traditional minting methods and more modern production techniques. That transitional period gives them a unique identity in the world of numismatics. For collectors who enjoy building themed collections based on historical periods, coins like the 1994 50 cents become very appealing pieces. The global coin collecting community has grown significantly over the years. What once was considered a quiet hobby practiced by a few enthusiasts has become a worldwide network of collectors, historians, and investors. Auctions, coin shows, and online communities constantly exchange information about coins that might hold unexpected value. Sometimes the most surprising discoveries happen when people decide to check coins they've owned for decades. A coin that sat unnoticed in a drawer for years could suddenly become interesting to collectors. Stories like that are one of the reasons people continue to enjoy coin collecting generation after generation. When collectors discuss coins like the South African 50 cents from 1994, they often talk about how history, rarity, and preservation combine to create value. Each of those elements adds another layer to the coin's story. Without history, it would just be metal. Without rarity, it would be common. Without good condition, collectors might overlook it. That combination is what turns certain coins into desirable collectibles. The more collectors become interested in a specific piece, the more attention it receives in the numismatic world. Over time, demand can increase, especially when collectors realize that not many high-quality examples are available anymore. For anyone watching this video, it might be worth taking a closer look at the coins you already own. Many people underestimate what could be hiding among their old currency. Even a simple coin that seems ordinary today might hold a fascinating background story connected to a particular moment in history. Collectors often say that every coin tells a story. Some tell stories about economic change, others about political transitions, and some about cultural identity. The 1994 South African 50 cents coin carries all of those elements together in one small piece of metal. So the next time you come across foreign coins or old currency stored away somewhere in your home, don't rush to ignore them. Take a moment to look carefully. Check the dates, examine the designs, and think about the history behind them. You might be holding a small piece of the past that collectors find extremely interesting.
It's more than just a piece of metal. This 1991 50 cents coin from South Africa tells a story, a snapshot of a nation on the move. Minted in a distinctive bronze-plated steel alloy, its modest 5-gram weight and 22mm diameter mask the significance it carries, framed within a 9-sided outline. On one side, the proud South African coat of arms stands firm, a shield quartered with provincial emblems, supported by a springbok and a gemsbok, crowned with a lion and bound sticks, and crowned by the motto Ex Unitate Vires. Unity is strength, hovering above the year 1991 and the engraver's initials, ALS, even as South Africa navigated a seismic shift in its history. OnlineCoin.club, National Museum of American History. Flip it over, and you're greeted by the elegant bird of paradise flower, the Strelitzia reginae, its vibrant charm immortalized in metal. To the right, the value 50C, and the designer's initials, GC, speak to a blend of beauty and precise craftsmanship. OnlineCoin.club, n.numista.com. Yet what does this coin mean beyond its details? In 1991, South Africa stood on the cusp of monumental change. Just a few years from that pivotal 1994 election, the nation was simmering with hope, transition, and uncertainty. This coin, circulating in pockets and purses, represented a tangible symbol of a country in flux, a piece of everyday life carrying echoes of the broader transformation. From a collector's standpoint, it is far from rare. Mintage numbers surpass 23 million, but not just any coin captures hearts. Condition makes all the difference. In average circulated state, these coins hover around 40 cents in value. In finer condition, you might see 50 to 61 cents, and in near-perfect mint state, up to 62 cents on some catalogs. en.numista.com, en.foreignum.com, +1. Occasionally, exceptional specimens fetch a few dollars, but those remain the exception. WorldCoinsCatalog.com. Beyond numbers and stats, imagine holding one in your hand. You trace the rim's reeded edge, feel the weight, see the intricate lines forming the arms and the flower. You think of the hands that minted it, the lives it passed through, the stories it carried. In a world chasing rare coins worth thousands, this humble 50-cent piece invites us to appreciate history in the everyday. For collectors just starting out, it's a perfect gateway, affordable, historically resonant, and visually distinctive. For veterans, it represents a piece of South Africa's numismatic narrative during a time of national upheaval and renewal. The coin's story also speaks to continuity in design. The South African Mint in Pretoria, later Centurion, produced it in a design lineage stretching back decades, with the bird of paradise motif and national symbols echoing older and newer series alike. Wikipedia, +1. It's the duality that captivates. Commonplace yet symbolic, modest yet meaningful. This is no gold Krugerrand or rare proof piece, but it resonates with value, historical and aesthetic, precisely because it existed in the hands of ordinary people during extraordinary times. That brings the narrative full circle, from its humble material and widespread minting to its enduring design and the era it represents. The 1991 South African 50-cent coin is a small object with a big story. In your next video, let viewers imagine holding it, turning it between their fingers, connecting to a moment in time when a nation was ready to rewrite its future. And now, this piece of history, once everyday pocket change, is valued at a staggering $20 million.